At Wing Fried Wings have arrived for a limited time. Indulge in the irresistible goodness of large, traditional bone-in wings coated in a crispy beer batter and fried to perfection. Try them with hot honey or any other sauces. And for those busy summer days coming up, look no further than their Southern Fried Wings Family Bundle. Wings and Rings, 2 Lincoln locations on O Street or Village Lane. Come enjoy a show of the Midwest's best MMA on Saturday, August 10th at the Complex, the former location of Champions Fun Center. 9 fights are scheduled for the night, including professional lightweight and welterweight bouts and the main event of Donnie Bush versus Micah Washington in the professional welterweight championship bout. Doors open at 6 p.m. with first bout at 7 p.m. Learn more about the MMA fighters and buy tickets at thecomplexlincoln.com.
This is Bigger Than the Score with Peter Ferguson on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back on Sunday to 93.7 The Ticket, Bigger Than the Score. This is Peter Ferguson with Peter Ferguson, BHS, LLC, and joined on the ones and twos. I'm running out of DJ nicknames. I want to call you DJ Khaled. What did I call you last time? Travis Scott, maybe?
I don't remember.
You don't? Come on now. It wasn't that long ago.
It was a while ago.
Okay, we're going to say DJ Khaled today. Okay.
I'm all right with that.
We've got Ben on the ones and twos. I know Harrison's out. Got a couple weddings he's gone to.
He'll be back next week, should be.
Yeah, so hope he's having a good time and living it up in a good, I know, in a safe, responsible way. And he's missed as well, but good to see him as that kind of season. It's kind of, I want to say towards the end of that season, but it's that wedding season.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I was going to say, this is kind of random question. What is your favorite, aspect if you are invited to a wedding? What is the thing that you're most looking forward to?
I mean, when everything's done, reception's done, and you're just on the dance floor. I would say that's my favorite thing.
Okay. So I gotta know.
I would say the end. Yeah.
What's the song that you go ahead, like once that song comes out, you're like, wait a minute, that's my jam.
There's not one specific song. It just depends on what mood I'm in, I guess. I don't know. There's not one specific song.
You got to give me something. I mean, okay, genre like country, R&B, or
pop. No, people that play country at a wedding, you can't really dance that well to certain country songs.
Okay.
In my opinion.
Okay. There's some head nods back there.
It has to be pop.
Now, this is what I got to say is I went to Hastings College. Okay. And so I had to learn to transition my skills. So it may seem a little bit like just by looking at me, but I did know how to country swing.
Okay.
And so when Garth Brooks came on or a couple things, you had to go ahead and learn how to transition from, the little Inner Sandman to Garth to Run DMC and a little Jodeci. So right. I'm just giving you some knowledge. So diversify yourself, Ben, a little bit in regards to that. But it's been a good week. It's been a busy week, not only here at the Ticket, but just also kind of in the landscape of athletics a little bit. You got the Olympics in full swing, a week down, and what is one of the takeaways that you've seen from that thus far that you've enjoyed?
Oh man, I mean, the only one I've been paying really close attention to is basketball.
Oh, okay.
For US.
Okay.
And
what are your thoughts after the Jason Tatum conspiracy, DNP?
Yeah, I don't know. Steve Kerr just didn't. I don't know. He just looked like he didn't know what he was doing. That I don't know why he didn't play him, but it is what it is. I'm not a big Jason Tatum fan, so I wasn't really hurt by it. I wasn't hurt by it.
Okay. I mean, but you get on that stage. I mean, one, Kevin Durant came and did Kevin Durant things. I mean, what was it, 7 for 7 or 8 for 8, and 23 off the bench. And I just saw a Draymond Green. I don't know if you see his podcast, but he just released it and kind of talked about like that. Basically, what you said, the coaching staff had no clue what they were doing by benching, a world champ. And now are kind of trying to make amends by benching people and playing people. And, you don't DNP and then start the next game when you're not hurt.
Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. Steve Kerr. I'm honestly surprised that Steve Kerr is the coach for US.
Okay. Who do you think?
I think Eric Spoelstra that's on that staff is better coach than Steve Kerr.
Okay.
He's the Heat head coach. I'm a Heat fan, so that's
okay. So a little bias.
I know my dad and brother both Warriors fans.
Okay.
They don't like Steve Kerr as a coach that much right now.
Wow. Okay.
He's not that great of a coach. He just had Kevin Durant come onto a 72-win team, and they won.
Little personal bias. Okay, we had that conversation. They've got Tyronn Lue and some other individuals. And
Tyronn Lue would be good too.
So I do think they've got some young individuals coming up for what that future, because I think it's going to have to restructure a little bit of what USA basketball looks like, because even the game yesterday with Puerto Rico was close, for that, first half, and then you start seeing they're just not deep. They're just Puerto Rico just wasn't deep. So with that, I think seeing Sha'Carri Richardson, the track and field getting into full swing. I saw the shot put yesterday. I can't remember what his name was, but he was in fourth. And then on his last throw, it was raining and they couldn't get traction in the ring right when the final started. And so their final throws. And so there was a young man, and I'll look it up and have to repeat who it was, but he went to Missouri Southern, an MIIA school from Jamaica, and ended up second. And the other two just crushed it. Like they just, that. And then just saying Sha'Carri Richardson make her a comeback after being, I don't say expelled, but ineligible for the last Olympics run. And then I think today they've got Noah Wiley, who is the 100 meter and 200 meter. So excited about those things going on. A lot of back to school stuff. I'm heading in. And so quick question before we kind of transition to our guest, just favorite, like back to school memory. I've had to have some calls with some scholars. They're like, hey, we're going back to school shopping, or we're getting this. And Visionary Youth has got their back to school celebration up the street here this afternoon. So thank you to those individuals for putting that on. But what signifies you knowing that it's time to go back to school?
I mean, I don't know if anything really signals it. Like, I don't know. It's never been like, oh man, summer's dragging on. I need school to start. I mean, I'm okay that it does start, but I mean, I always like back to school always like was better in high school because I was like more excited to go back to school because I was like people that I've known all my life, my classmates and stuff. College is a little bit different, like it's not the same feeling. Like, oh my gosh, it's my first day of school for this year. Like, I don't know. College just doesn't hit the same when it comes to that, but college is just like one year closer. Is all. So
freshmen, their first year didn't hit, or like how was that? Like when your parents, like,
I mean,
like, where did you go? I mean, I know you've probably shared this, but where did you go? Did they drop you off? Were there tears? Were you like, okay, you gotta go? It's freedom. I've hit the North Star.
Well, I mean, when they dropped me off, didn't drop me off. We took two different cars. And they just left. There was definitely tears, mostly by my mom. Okay. Which made me kind of sad because she was crying.
Right.
I wasn't planning on being sad.
You weren't expecting that.
But then she started bawling, and that just created a chain reaction.
Right.
But no, yeah. I mean, they left like a couple days before school even started. So, yeah. And then I don't know. It was kind of scary going to my first college class, but like once. After the first week, it was like, okay, I can do this.
Right. And
then, I don't know, the first day of school, the next 2 years, it just feels like one step closer. That's all it feels like.
One step closer to getting real, huh?
Yeah. It's getting into real life, paying all my bills, and everything. Yeah. So.
Wow. Well, like I said, I know there was some move-ins with the early season, especially sports teams, with area colleges and universities, obviously here with Nebraska, but also, you're seeing like UNK, Concordia, Hastings, Doane, they're having those same things. So best of luck. I know there's tears that happen. In your case, it was your mom. I found out my dad actually cried. And that really took me back a little bit, just to know. And I think part of it wasn't just he's probably thankful I was out of the house and going to lower the food budget. But I also think a little bit
That's
of
how
it
my
was,
dad feels.
Yeah. I think a little bit was just, you got to this point, and for him being kind of first generation and those type of things, imagined it, but seeing it in reality, you get overcome with emotion. So those parents and guardians out there, congratulations and enjoy that. But with that thought, I want to bring in our two guests. We have two individuals. We have Rita and we also have Jumani, and they are both two scholars that will be going back to school here in August. In a couple weeks. August 12th or 13th, you go back.
I go 13th
Yeah.
because freshman day.
Oh,
you
they
know?
go. The freshman go ahead and that first year scholar. So welcome in. How are you both doing this morning?
Good.
Good. All right. I'm gonna have you step up a little bit closer to that mic and go ahead and speak into it. So fantastic. So tell us before we get to know who you are, tell us what is the thing that is like signifies to you that, hey, school's about to start.
The weather.
The weather? Okay. What about the weather?
So basically, in August, like when school's about to start, like inside the morning, it becomes kind of humid,
Mm.
and also like it's still sunny, but it's good.
Okay.
It feels good, but then inside the afternoon, it gets like really hot and everything like that. That's how I can tell. Like, oh no, school's about to start.
Okay, Ben, we got a Ken Shemek here online,
right,
so
all right.
go ahead, give the weather forecast. I like that.
That's good.
Jemai, what about you? What like signifies? What is kind of it shows like okay, school's about to start.
I don't like really know.
Is there something like when you go into the store, you see like the notebooks or things on sale? Like what in your family is
Yeah.
like, okay, do you have to go to bed earlier? What tells you that school's about to start?
Getting back on schedule, and then my sister asked me what type of backpack do I want.
Oh, okay. Okay. The backpack purchase, big deal. I like that. Well, hey, we want to know a little bit more about you all. And so I'm going to start here. Just tell us a little bit. Tell us your name, your full name, and then who you are. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Where do you go? Where have you gone to school? Where do you go to school? Have you always lived in Lincoln? And then we'll get some more information from you.
Okay, so my name, like that, like in school, I go by Reda Margani Hebel.
Okay.
But like the way you actually pronounce it is like Reda Margani Hebel.
Fantastic. Say that again.
Reda Margani Hebel.
Okay. Wow. And tell us like where does that name come from? Like what culture, what background?
So here's like a fun fact. I actually have some like loyalty in me. I'm from the Nuba Mountains.
Okay. What is that?
It's like there's about 99 mountains. I'm in Nuba 99.
Wow.
And like there's kings, the kings and queens, like everything like that. And my great grandfather, he actually was from the Nuba Mountains.
Wow.
And he was the king.
And where's the Nuba Mountains at? Where's that located?
It's in South Sudan.
Okay, in South Sudan. Okay,
No,
so
Sudan. Just like
in Sudan. Sorry, I was thinking with Ben with the basketball. I was going back to the basketball. So in Sudan. So tell us a little bit about just have you always lived here in Lincoln, and if not, where else have you lived?
I was born here.
You were born in Lincoln. Okay.
My parents are originally from Sudan.
Okay.
But I've been pretty comfortable over here, to be honest.
Awesome. Who are your parents and who's in your family?
Okay. Let me give the biggest shout out to my mom.
Okay.
All the way over there.
Yeah, you got your mom here in the mill.
Mm-hmm. And next, my dad. He's all the way overseas right now.
Okay.
He's right now working for the military. He said he wants to quit his job so he can come over here.
Okay.
And become like IT. I'm pretty sure.
Awesome.
They get paid like $110,000 a year.
Okay, so you got you know that they can pay your cell phone bill. Okay, okay, like that. Any siblings? Any brothers or sisters?
I have 3 siblings.
What are their names?
The youngest, Muhammad. We call him Mahmoudi though. That's like a nickname, you know. My sister, Amelia. My mom got the idea from like Amelia Earhart, you know.
Oh, okay.
She's always like how she was always like pushing it to like go harder in life.
Like that.
And next, my oldest brother. This is kind of like hard to say, but it's Fadl.
Okay,
which in Arabic kind of means like welcome. Fadl.
Okay, I like that. So I want to come back and kind of know about where you've gone to school and those type of things. Jemai, what about you? Tell us a little bit about who's in your family.
Like my family.
Yeah, who's your mom? Who's with you, and then any siblings you might have.
All right. So my mom and
what's her name?
My name is Jumani Lavansdeen.
Okay, and what's your mom's name? What's your folks' names? Who lives in the house with you?
So my mom's name is Dion Dean, and obviously she's my mom.
Okay.
My grandma, Wait, do I have to say my grandma's
Yeah,
name?
you gotta give her a shout out. She's listening. She's gonna be upset when you get home. You're like, boy, why didn't you say my name?
Yeah.
My grandma is Betty Folks. My grandpa is Wayman Folks. My uncle is Ronnie Folks.
Who else? Any siblings?
Yeah. So I have okay. So Javarius Welch, Rayla. I forgot her last name though.
Okay. And you just have to give their first names. Give their first names.
Right.
Any other brothers and sisters, and then any pets.
No pets, but I think I have like a couple more brothers and sisters.
Okay.
Keish and Nay and Tyson.
Awesome. So you got a full household, family of love pouring into you. So I'm interested, where have you gone to school? And so what grade are you in, and where do you currently go to school?
Where have I gone is Belmont. What grade I in is in like not fifth grade, fourth grade, but I'm going to fifth grade.
Okay. Got the papers that you're going to fifth grade next year. Do you have a clue? Do you know who your teacher is or your educator is at Belmont for next year yet?
No, but I will next Thursday.
Probably next week. Okay, with open house.
I hope it gets messy.
Okay. What about you?
So basically, I'm going to 7th grade at Goodrich, and apparently 7th grade is the worst year of school. Someone said that to me.
Who said that?
I was gonna say,
who said that?
The internet.
Oh, wait a minute. Say that without the hands on the mic. The internet. Okay, the World Wide Web put it out there that 7th grade. There's a lot of good things coming in 7th grade. So you're going to be at Goodrich.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is, do you know, I know you've got a variety of multiple educators, but do you know who's one or two of the educators that you might have in 7th grade?
No.
You don't know yet?
On the 7th, I'm going to figure out.
Okay. What's the thing you're most looking forward to before we go to break?
The
thing you're looking forward to the most. 7th grade, what's the thing you're looking forward to the most walking back into those halls at Goodrich?
Ooh, I'm gonna have to say the feel of being in school. Like using the lockers, going to lunch.
Okay.
Going to period to period, meeting your friends.
Like that. Well, hey, we're going to be back with both these scholars. They're going to tell us a little bit more about that runway as that school year approaches, but also they're both involved and members of the Lincoln Community Playhouse Theater Arts Academy. So they're both thespians, actors on the way to picking up those Oscar nominations and awards. And so want to hear a little bit about that experience as well. So we'll be right back on 93.7 The Ticket, Bigger Than the Score.
Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club and space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs and quilting clubs? Nah, forget that. How about margarita clubs and old-fashioned clubs? Get to Upside Bar and Lounge for the best clubs in town. Try all 10 varieties of Upside margaritas or old fashions and take home a free souvenir glass. Grab the whole crew and pair it with Taco Night on Mondays or Whiskey Wednesdays. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
No matter what kind of weather Nebraska throws at us. From unclogging toilets and drains to installing new water heaters and water treatment systems, John Henry's is your plumbing expert in the Lincoln and Omaha communities. Visit us at calljh.com or call
John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing.
And electrical.
The Mill Coffee and Tea, formerly with only 4 Lincoln locations, now 5 Lincoln locations. That's 25% more locations than there used to be. Can you even imagine a world where there's only 4 Lincoln Mill locations? Feels like ages ago. We were all so young then. The Mill on 11, located right alongside the 93.7 The Ticket Studios at 1040 O Street.
It's all fun and games until you're stuck with bad internet. So why leave your connection up to chance? Allo Fiber is fast and keeps you on track with reliable service from real people. Because with bad internet, buffering, hidden fees, and random robots can feel like start, stop, wait, start, no wait, stop, or just switch to Allo Fiber and break free from misery. Visit allofiber.com/break free to get started with Allo Fiber today.
In today's digital landscape, the security of your business is non-negotiable. That's why you need better cybersecurity solutions. At Hamilton, we make it our business to protect your network, data, and digital assets with the latest in cybersecurity technology. Our dedicated team of experts has the technology in place to protect what matters most to you and your business. Stay ahead of cyber threats with better cybersecurity protection. Hire Hamilton at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Ready to add a dash of Southern flavor to your week? At Wings and Rings, their brand new Southern fried wings have arrived for a limited time. Indulge in the irresistible goodness of large, traditional bone-in wings coated in a crispy beer batter and fried to perfection. Try them with hot honey or any other sauces. And for those busy summer days coming up, look no further than their Southern Fried Wings Family Bundle. Wings and Rings, 2 Lincoln locations on O Street or Village Lane. The weather is hot, the kids are out of school, and you're on your way to the lake and summer road trips. Are you getting to your vacation spot comfortably, or is your car letting you down? Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride for summer road trips and beyond. Mullen Motors.
No tag-ons, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Ironhide Construction is a Nebraska-based general contracting and steel construction firm. Their expert team is experienced in building innovative construction solutions across several industries. While they were previously known for their extensive experience in steel erection and metal buildings, they've continued to evolve over the last several years into a full-service general contracting firm. They take pride in their commitment to quality, cutting-edge technology, and having a passion for what they do. For more information about their services or to discuss an upcoming project, visit www.ironhideconstruction.com or call 402-420-4961. Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started. A career in broadcasting is rewarding and exciting. Local broadcasters make a difference in people's lives every day. Join our industry. Attend the 93.7 The Ticket Lincoln Area Broadcasters Career Fair Tuesday, August 6th at the Embassy Suites in Lincoln. Whether you want to be on the air or behind the scenes, many exciting jobs are available right here in Lincoln. Visit our booth at the 93.7 The Ticket Lincoln Area Broadcasters Job Fair Tuesday, August 6th from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Embassy Suites in Lincoln.
Back to Bigger Than the Score with Peter Ferguson on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back to 93.7 The Ticket, Bigger Than the Score. This is Peter Ferguson, and joined on the ones and twos, we were nicknamed him DJ Khalid, but we're going to say it's Ben.
It's Ben.
Ben, the basketball aficionado.
Oh, yeah.
And we had that conversation a little bit earlier, but truly appreciative of him stepping in as Harrison's doing some, going to some weddings. But Ben, how can people get in touch with the show if they want to join in?
Oh, yeah. They can text the Sartor Heyman text line, 402-464-5685. One more time, that's 402-464-5685. Text in any thoughts or comments you have about the show. Or you can comment on the streaming on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. And then you can also catch us on our channel 961 and the app.
I was going to say that it just grows almost each time we come in, different ways to go ahead and catch the show. And so also there's replays. So if you didn't get a chance to hear the whole show and want to just go ahead and take in the goodness again, you can replay on many of those platforms. So we are joined in studio by two scholars, and I have it's just been great to kind of hear their journey, and I'm going to have them say their names again, especially because I want you to say your full name. I loved, like I said, the fact that I know you said people can call you something for short, but I think it's important to put out in the space your full name. So go ahead and say it again.
So basically my American name is Reda Margani Habil, and it's my the real way you pronounce it, Reda Margani Habil.
All right. Well, and for that, I want to definitely honor that. But we'll call you Reda during the course of the show. But thank you on that. And you mind? Go ahead.
My name is Jumani Lavansdeen.
Fantastic. So, Jumani, I'm going to start with you. Jumani, what is something that people notice about you when they just see you? They don't have to talk to you, but they can see you walking down the street. What is something people would be like, okay, that's Jumani. That's pretty dead on who he is.
They would probably know I'm a nice person, and I'm nice to basically everyone. And
okay, being a nice person to everyone. So what's something that people need to like sit down and talk to you and get to know you, be a friend to you, and then they would find that out, find something like unique. What's something unique about you?
That I can twist my tongue in a weird way.
Okay. So they definitely have to have that conversation and get to know you before you can do that.
Can you show us?
Okay.
I know radio's not gonna be able to see it, but we have stream.
Well, okay, right there, the camera. Okay, if you get that with that close up, okay, that high def. Okay, you definitely can do that. All right, Reda, what about you? What's something people know about you just by looking at you?
I'm goofy.
Okay, goofy. Okay,
I would have never known. I would have never known.
How?
He's definitely lighting up the studio. The last 3 weeks, we've had individuals in here that have just brought the morning joy. I mean, I want to say Charlotte came in here from Northwest, was dancing with the theme song came on, and so gotta love that on Sunday.
Oh yeah, we always need that energy Sunday morning,
without question. So, what's something people don't know about you? They would have to get to talk to you, get to know you, build a relationship with you, to really know truly about who Reda is.
I can do a clover tongue.
You can do a clover tongue? Okay. Both want to go ahead and profile. Got the clover. Wow, y'all could do some things with. Okay. So we got you some twinning going on. So tell us a little bit, Reda. I want to start with you. What are some things that you're involved in? What are some things that you do? Just like whether it's sports, whether it's music, video games, you were doing some, TikTok, whatever. What's some things that you do that you're involved in?
Okay, first thing, it's also for him, but we're both inside the Lincoln Community Playhouse. But we're going to be on, I'm pretty sure in a week.
Okay.
We're going to be putting on a show called Imagine a Dragon.
Wow. Okay. I'm interested in learning a little bit more about that. So tell me a little bit more about that production. And you're a part of the Lincoln Community Playhouse. The executive director there, Maury Enders, is a phenomenal individual. It's a theater arts camp that they have. They have 4 of them, and you're part of this last one for the summer. So tell us, what have you been doing the last week, and then what will you be doing this week to get ready for a performance next week?
First thing, a lot of singing and a lot of blocking. And blocking is like when you go play your character in front of the director. So basically, my character, I changed his name. It used to be Chef Basil.
Okay.
But I changed it to Chef Radish because no one likes radish.
Okay. Like that. That little creativity.
He has a British accent.
Okay. And what does Chef Radish do? Like, what's the role in the play?
He is he's 89 years old.
Okay.
So he's kind of clumsy, but he's also really strict towards the other cooks.
Okay.
Because there's 4 cooks.
Like that. I like that. And so, Jumani, tell me a little bit, what are you involved in? And I know you're also involved in that production as well, but are there some other things that you do outside of just performing?
Well, call my friends and play Roblox and my cousins. And then I would like practice and stuff.
Okay, fantastic. And so you're also part of the Lincoln Community Playhouse Theater Arts Camp. So what is the role that you have in the production?
It's one of the heroes called Tarragon.
Okay, and so give us a little bit of background about Tarragon. What is Tarragon? Who is Tarragon? And kind of what's Tarragon's purpose in the play?
Okay, so it's like Tarragon is obviously one of the heroes out of all of them. There's like 8 in total, I think.
Okay.
And they have their like own song about it, and he got his own solo.
Also, you got a solo in the play as well. Like that, we may have to hear that. We may have to hear a little piece of that before we go off air. And so, within the play during the last week, what is something that you've learned that you like that you learned that you were like, I didn't know this, but this is really cool.
So like, wait, can you repeat the question?
Yeah, what is something that you've learned this week that you're like, okay, just that was really cool. I'm glad I learned that.
Maybe that I got my own solo.
Okay.
In that, and I like his lines because it's like spoiler alert.
Okay.
They get betrayed, and
it's kind of like because like as a line that we're both talking to each other. Like one line for me is like, "Oh, don't be joking. We're just cooking your mess stew," and that's what he would say.
And then I would say like, "Please do not bring my favorite stew into your lives."
I like that. So you're getting to memorize, and so all these lines are memorized, correct?
Almost.
For the but for the day of production, all be memorized.
Yeah.
Okay. And so, as we're talking about you're having involvement in the Lincoln Community Playhouse component, I'm interested in advice. So what is some advice that the educators, the instructors have given you that has helped you during the week, whether it's like, don't be nervous, get in front of a mirror, practice your lines. What's a piece of advice that they've given you that has helped you this week? And Red, I'm gonna start with you.
So the first thing, you're not going to get better without practice. It's the truth.
I like that. You're not going to get better without practice. Jemani, what about you? What's a piece of advice they've given you?
And then like try like speak up your voice so they can hear you. Like use your projector voice.
Okay, use the projector voice. I like that. You're doing that here in studio today. So as they've given you advice, I'm interested. What is advice that you would give others? And so I want to start off as, what is some advice that you would give young people? And I want to say scholars, and I say scholars are people between the ages of 0, kind of in 25 years old. So what is a piece of advice that you would give them to be better in life? And Red, I want to start with you.
Don't care about what other people say.
Say that again.
Don't care about what other people say.
Why is that? Why and why would that be something that's important?
Because like, there's always gonna be someone that's trying to like put you down. Like, oh my god, you suck at the sport. Like, even though if you drop 20 in like a basketball game, and there can always be that one guy like, oh my god, you suck at the game, bro.
Okay.
You're just horrible. You stop playing this one. They want to see you like crumble. That's why you don't have to. That's why you don't need to listen to them. Like that. What about you, Jemani? What's a piece of advice that you'd give to young people?
Just keep going in life and don't give up.
Like that. Keep going in life and don't give up. Go ahead.
Never back down. Never what?
Never give up.
I can't hear you. Never back down. Never what?
Never give up.
Okay. You got in sync. You can tell they spent some time together.
That's
another
TikTok. Yeah, another meme.
There you go. I gotta get.
They've been showing it off.
I gotta get caught up with some things. So there you are. They're gonna go viral here off 93.7 The Ticket. Hey, so the other thing. So we're gonna continue on the theme of advice. educators across the country. So you're not just speaking to Lincoln educators, not Goodrich, not just Belmont, but you're speaking to educators across the country as they get ready to go back to school. What is a piece of advice that you would have for educators, teachers, principals, assistant principals, social workers, custodians, as they get ready to go back to school? Retta, go ahead.
Persevere. Because there might be like some really like tough things. Like for example, I feel bad for the custodians sometimes because last year there was I'm not gonna say names, but there was a Pacific person that put like a carton of milk inside the locker for like 3 months, and it ended up stinking a lot. And when he like drank it a little bit, he ended up throwing up. So
okay.
And it was a big mess.
So you said persevere. So what's one thing that they can do to persevere? Sometimes you go into space and it's like, okay, you said this word and it sounds really cool, but I don't know how to do that. So what is one suggestion you would give them to start on that road to persevere?
Okay, so basically, let's say you have like a long list of things you want to do. Pick one thing that you know you're able to get done in the day and persevere through it. Get through it and just finish it. And like when you're done with it, you're good. And there's nothing to worry about. Life's easier. Like paying off your bills.
Okay. I think taking that first step. Jemani, what about you? What's one, you're talking to every educator in the country. They're all listening. Okay. And they're going back to school. What is a piece of like LPS? They're going back to school Monday. What's a piece of advice that you would have for educators?
So this is what I got taught in school also, which is when you're having like a hard time, take a deep breath. For like an example, when the teacher students don't like listen and they're like not paying attention, being rude to you, just take a deep breath and keep on trying and stuff like that.
I like that. You even gave the example. You said, take a step back, but take a deep breath and just keep on trying. And that's something we can all do. And it doesn't take a lot of time, but it also helps with a lot of those situations. So you've given advice to your peers. You've given advice to educators. Ben and I had the conversation earlier as you all sat in here, and, we've got parents that are definitely, or guardians that are a part of this. And dropping off young people, sometimes for the first time, sometimes, it's in the middle of their academic career. What is a piece of advice that you would have for adults, for parents or guardians to help young people be successful in school? Red, I want to start with you. What a piece of advice that you would have for parents? It may not be your parents or guardians, but what's a big piece of advice if a parent was like, how can I help my young person do well in school? What's a piece of advice that you'd give from your perspective?
I'd give like an example, like what would happen if you did it. So let's say money, like everyone like needs money. Like, and most kids, like they don't really get taught about money, like how to like, financially get stable with money. And like when that could basically impact your future. So like every single thing you do in life could always impact your future.
I love that when you're talking because again, I think my parents tried, but it's like once you get out of that umbrella, you're like, okay, what does this mean? And so everything that you do has an impact on the future. Great advice to parents. Jemani, what about you? Not necessarily your mom, but like what is a piece of advice that will help parents as their young people go back to school?
I had one, but then I just forgot it.
Okay, we can come back. We can come back to that. And so we're gonna get ready to go to break. But when we come back, there's gonna be a couple things. I want to understand, like, what are some relationships that you're looking forward to going back to and having in school? Why are relationships so important to you? And then just a little bit more about the Theater Arts Academy. So we'll be right back on 93.7 The Ticket, Bigger Than the Score.
Play ball! Summertime is here, and so is another action-packed baseball season with the Lincoln Salt Dogs. Bring your whole crew to Haymarket Park to experience the magic under the lights and the thrill of the game. Enjoy daily specials like Wiener Wednesday, Thirsty Thursday, Fireworks Friday, and Family Fun Day Sunday, plus special events and discounts. Don't miss out on the excitement.
Strike three, you're out!
Visit saltdogs.com to see this week's promotions and secure your tickets to unleash the fun.
All right, it's time for Final Jeopardy. It's been a tight contest today that all comes down to this final question. No summer picnic or family get-together or trip to the lake is complete without this particular item. Let's go first to Bach.
What is beer?
No, that's not it. Think about the kids. Over to you, Farley.
What is corn on the cob?
Tough to grill that on a boat. Wrong again. Grace, this time for the win.
What is Bure's cheese spread?
We have a winner! Bure's cheese spread, available in most local grocers in Nebraska.
What's the radon level at your home? Don't know? Find out with a call to Bryant Air Conditioning and Heating. Make sure your home is safe with a radon check from Bryant. If you've already tested, ask Bryant for a free estimate for mitigation. Once completed, you'll get a report showing how much safer your home is. When it comes to radon, call Bryant 467-1111 for testing and mitigation. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Come enjoy a show of the Midwest's best MMA on Saturday, August 10th at the Complex, the former location of Champions Fun Center. 9 fights are scheduled for the night, including professional lightweight and welterweight bouts, and the main event of Donnie Bush versus Micah Washington in the professional welterweight championship bout. Doors open at 6 p.m. with first bout at 7 p.m. Learn more about the MMA fighters and buy tickets at thecomplexlincoln.com.
Looking for a place to relax and unwind after a busy day? Cigars Lounge at 8th and Q in the Haymarket is the perfect place to enjoy good company, a cocktail, and of course a cigar. Visit Cigars Lounge on Tuesdays for Top Shelf Tuesday and enjoy 50% off select spirits. Cigars Lounge offers Perdomo, San Cristobal, Rock Patel, and more of the top stogie brands that you know and love. But that's not all. If you mention this ad between noon and 5 p.m., you'll receive 15% off your entire tab just by mentioning the ticket. Check out Cigars Lounge today at 8th and Q in the Haymarket.
John Henry's has a brand new membership club to protect your entire home in one program. With a VIP and a deluxe option, we will help you find the plan that best fits your needs. Receive discounts on services and equipment, priority service, complimentary inspections, and so much more. Protect your home's plumbing, heating, cooling, and electrical systems all in one membership. Call
John Henry's
to learn more.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
And electrical.
Are you looking for a new spot to relax and unwind? The Post, located on the south side of the Telegraph District on the corner of 20th and N Street, is perfect for a group hangout or a relaxing evening. The Post has plenty of exciting events open to the public, like Whiskey Wednesday and poker tournaments on Sundays. Looking for a spot for a private event? Ask them about their indoor patio. The Post, located at 20th and N Street in Lincoln. 93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the K&TK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeit. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
The internet headache always starts in the contract. Buffering, hidden fees, connectivity problems, regular outages. What a pain in the asterisk. But there's a cure and a way to stay connected, headache-free with Allo Fiber. No contracts, no secret fees, no robots repeating the same thing over and over. Just fast-acting, painless internet, doctor's orders. Break free from fine print misery. Switch to Allo Fiber now to get real speed and support simplified. Visit allofiber.com/breakfree to switch today.
I'm softball player Jordy Ball, and I'm proud of my Nebraska roots, and I'm proud to be back home. And at Midwest Bank, they're proud to be your local community bank. They believe in family first, taking initiative, showing integrity, and rolling up their sleeves to support their local communities. They treat everyone like family, no matter where you're from. Whether you walk into a branch in York, Lincoln, Norfolk, or Pierce, you know you're going to be welcomed with a smile. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank.
Early break with Sip and Jake.
Andy Staples sat down with Nebraska AD Troy Dandridge. And it felt like kind of a shot at early break about better times.
Breakers, are you okay with us doing
Troy Dandridge says no more better times.
If we can do no more better times, let us know.
Just a shot at early break?
No. No,
I don't think so.
No,
but if we want, well, I'll stop. I'm done with it. I'm done with better times.
We're going back to time.
Early break with Sip and Jake from 6 to 8 every weekday morning on 93.7 The Ticket. Back to Bigger Than the Score with Peter Ferguson on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back to 93.7 The Ticket, Bigger Than the Score. This is Peter Ferguson BHS LLC, and also glad to have Ben in the studio on the ones and twos this Sunday morning. Also want you to just make sure, start off the Sunday with Next 24 show, third week. And so, if you get a chance, go ahead and watch the replay. We had the station owner, Mr. Derek Pearson on.
DP.
And DP, always just great insight and good way to kick off Sunday mornings. And then following us, we have Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11. And they're going to have a great show. They've got some wrestlers in, so kind of keeping that Olympic theme and just always talking great things about fitness and just, keeping your mind and body in a good space.
You no longer open the Sundays now.
Does
it feel weird?
It does a little bit, but it's nice to go ahead and have that opening piece. And then the scholars get to come in, to be honest, and they get to kind of see what it looks like. And so it's not just kind of thrown into the hot seat. So excited to have Milo and Sherry as part of the team and looking forward to the rest of the Sunday. And then you have DP coming back with Haas on some good stuff. And so just tune in. I don't know if there's baseball today or not with the Royals.
There is. I think it's pregame starts at 12, I think.
Okay.
I have to look at the log, but I'm pretty sure it starts at 12.
So you can always stay up to date by going on YouTube and then also on the Twitter streams. So we are joined in studio by two scholars, Jumani and Retta, and both of them have dropped a lot of knowledge and insight during the break. One of them that talked about, I said, give advice to anybody between 0 and 25, and Ben admitted his age. And so wanted to know when is somebody considered old? And so I'm going to put you both on the spot just to answer that question. Retta, when is somebody officially more seasoned or old in your mind?
It's just so hard for me because, to be honest, when they start using it, because most people they use the iPhone but when you start going
I will never do that, but I'll never do that.
So
I'll never do that.
So the litmus test is when people start pecking at the letters.
I'll never do that.
Okay.
Or your vision starts to get blurry and your back starts to hurt.
There's people that have blurry vision.
Oh, wait. That's why I took off the glasses for this week's episode. So I went ahead and put those on the side.
People are like 12 and they have to have contact. That doesn't mean you're old. Now the back thing. Now the back thing, that might have some truth to it.
Do you have back pain?
You asked me if I have back pain. See, this is becoming a diagnosis right here.
His first answer during break, he said if you pay taxes, you're old.
Yeah.
I like that. I mean, I actually like that answer right there.
I'm not old though. I pay taxes, but I'm not old.
I like the honesty right there.
I mean, like the honesty.
He threw in a prescription. Honesty. I could just see that chart showing up on Twitter or something. What is old? Taxes, back, eye vision, pecking at an iPhone. I'm waiting for that graph. Jumani, what about you? When are people considered old in your mind?
I mean, Retta did still like all my ideas.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. So Retta
going second.
Retta.
What's the age? I want to know the age. What
give us an age.
Do you think someone's considered old?
30 or 40 to 50.
No, give us one. Give us one. You gave a wide range.
You gave a 20-year range.
Give us one age. Give us just a set age.
40.
40. Okay, right, I got that. Retta, what about you? An age?
26.
Whoa.
Ooh, okay. We're gonna have to have you back on another show to go ahead and have some discrepancies. Text line, please take it easy.
Yeah. But 26, that's pretty young to be considered. I would say I feel like people that are in their mid 30s are like, man, I'm getting old. That's what people say. I wouldn't say they're old, but that's when people start saying that they're old.
Yeah, I think there's old souls. I mean, I've met third graders that have old souls, and so again, it can go on forever. But I want to get just a couple quick insights before we end the show. One, just relationships. We always talk about that relationships matter. And Jumani, I'm just interested, why are relationships so important for individuals?
Because it helps spread kindness in the world, and also relationships are everywhere. So basically, if you're lonely, as in a friendship relationship, maybe you can try and find a friend that will help you and stuff like that.
Awesome.
So you don't feel so left out.
Okay. And then Red, I want to ask you, as we talked about, Mr. DP was on earlier, and one of the platforms we talk about love. I want you to finish this sentence. Love is. How would you finish that sentence?
Love is life.
Love is life. Love is life.
I like that.
That's powerful. I like that. Jumani, I want to give you the opportunity. Love is what? Finish that sentence.
Love is equality.
Love is equality. Wow.
Ooh.
Wow. Once we got a couple things I want to do. Okay. We're going to kick off something new. You're going to be the first individuals to do it. I want to do something called a love huddle. And so what that is you're going to pretend like we're like this sports station. You can have your Huskers. Who's your favorite team? Who's your favorite team, Jumani?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. Retta, what's your favorite team?
For any sport?
Any sport.
Real Madrid.
Real Madrid.
Ooh,
so you got Real Madrid.
That's a good choice.
Real Madrid's here. They're huddled up. They're about ready to take the field. You're the head coach or the captain of the team. You got 30 seconds to get them inspired and get them moving. Okay. What is your you give you 30 seconds, ready, go. Get them excited, get them going.
This is tough.
So if you're not gonna go work on the field, don't expect to get your paycheck or anything. Because how are you going to persevere in life? How are you going to get out and score goals? How are you going to just be a good loving player? If you want those big transfers, like the $100 million transfers, you have to prove that you're worth it. So get on the field and go show yourself.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow. I like how you opened up just very direct.
Yes.
You ain't going to get paid if you don't do your job.
If you don't play.
If you don't do your job. Jumani, what about you? 30 seconds. What you said you don't have a favorite team, so you got a classroom. You're in front of a classroom. You got 30 seconds to go ahead and get your huddle on so they can break and do the best work possible for the year. Go.
All right. So if you want to get a big opportunity in your life, you have to listen to the teacher and stuff like that and pay attention, because whatever the teacher teaches you can be something that maybe is important for what you want to be in the future and stuff like that.
Fantastic. Well done and ready to break. Hey, quickly, want you to tell me, what are your future life plans? What are things that you want to do or be in the future, that you will be in the future, Jumani?
I really, really want to be an actor.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. So the Lincoln Community House maybe spurred some. Give us one line that we can expect to see next Saturday in your production.
Was the delicious stew all a lie too?
Like that. Retta, what about you? What's something you want to do in the future?
So basically, the first one, I already kind of started it, like I said, during break. A clothing brand.
Okay.
I already had the name, the designs.
Give us the name so it's out there, it's public.
It's kind of hard to say, but Revixol.
Okay. I like that.
REVIXOL.
Copyrighted right now. It's out there.
Yep,
Part
no
of
one
the
can steal it.
Yeah, it's part of the 93.7 The Ticket brand line. And then what is one of the other things you said? You had a couple things you wanted to do as you go on into the future.
I also want to become a dentist, because I find the human teeth really to be interesting.
Wow.
How you're able to transform it, make it into different shapes, so transform it from yellow to pearly white.
I like that. That's a nice combination right there. From the clothing line, he'll outfit you, but he also make sure your teeth look right.
See, it's the new hip thing.
I like
He'll get
that.
you fitted and make sure you don't have any cavities.
And then you also show up on TikTok. Give us one of your lines from you gave us one earlier, but give us one of your lines from what we'll see in Imagine the Dragon.
Oh, I hope your friends, Terry. I made your lunch today.
Man, that's award winning right there. Well, with all that said, I want to thank Retta. I want to thank Jumani for being part of the 93.7 The Ticket, Bigger Than the Score episode this week. Please join us again next Sunday for another exciting episode. They're going ahead and getting that head bob right there. Go ahead, DJ. Go ahead, DJ.
Oh yeah.
You want to start rapping?
We're gonna hold off on that, but we might get you next time.
HealthLink is elevating the human experience with holistic health, weight loss, nutrition, fitness, and wellness solutions. They offer one-on-one health coaching while